All right. Let me clear this up. I'm about to play a couple clips for you real quick.
Who the fuck is Adapt, and why the fuck did he win Best Breakout Streamer instead of DDG or Rakai? They've been putting their all into their fucking streams, so I'm so confused where the fuck this Adapt guy comes from, and he literally wins, he gets all the fucking votes. I find that very hard to believe.
The amount of uneducated influencers streaming and content creation has opened up is out of this world. And as a black person, it's kind of crazy that I feel like I have to talk to my own people about this. Dog, FaZe Adapt is that nigga, right? Let me make this clear. DDG is him too. So is Rakai. They all had amazing years. The fact DDG didn't win anything is kind of crazy. You know, he was on a run. Where's my ball? All of that was popping. Fine and dandy. Nigga, we wouldn't have this scene. We wouldn't have streaming. Let me put it like this. Because I feel like if I iterate it like this, you'll probably get it. If it wasn't for FaZe Clan, we would not have live streaming. We would not have Twitch. We would not have these things. Twitch came out as a gaming platform for people to live stream their video games. People were not all, the mass majority of gamers and content creators were not like Minecraft players and shit like that. It was the Call of Duty players. They were think about how about this? AMP. Where do you think that idea came from? Where do you think Capaholics came from? All of that shit came from FaZe Clan. The FaZe Clan was doing this shit before the streaming thing was even a thing. They are the actual OGs. They were sitting there on YouTube. And you wanna know what's crazy? Most of the people who are growing up and becoming streamers right now, we were watching them. You may not have been watching Adapt in particular, but that generation, that era of content creation is what laid the foundational bricks for everything today. So for these streams, and it's crazy. None of the big streamers are saying nothing stupid, like who is Adapt. None of them are saying that, because all of them, it's certain levels of respect in certain things. You get them? It's fine. You get what I'm saying? But it's the people who just whip their phones up in these last couple years. They ain't never hit a trick shot. They ain't never hit a quad feed. They ain't never put that 5 on. They ain't never did anything like that. Saying Adapt is nobody he shouldn't have won. The fuck? That's crazy to me. Because people really don't understand that streaming didn't just pop up out of the water. Yes, there's people who got known for streaming. Oh my God. See? No, I'm holding it. Is it upside down? Yep. There's people that, oh my God. Look, there's people that got known for streaming, right? There's people who that their breakout, right? Their breakthrough was when streaming was already a thing. So their fan base and their community is knowing them as streamers. Do you get what I'm saying? Like they're getting put in the streamer box, which is why people think that they deserve it more, because it's correlated to when they blew up, when they became relevant, right? When they became relevant, they were in this time of streaming. So you get what I'm saying? But when we start looking at people like FaZe Clan, Adapt, Jevs, all of them, the OGs, man, y'all gotta put some respect on their name. Y'all got to. They gotta win something. They gotta do something. And I'm not saying that, you know, all the racist allegations and stuff like that may not have been true and all sorts type of stuff. But then again, I actually want to touch on that too in this video. Everybody keeps saying that they're being racist at these awards. Yes and no. You see, as black people, it's kind of hard to tell sometimes. But if you look at the situation, let's say about that one girl making a joke about Rakai stealing. Did he not get a 2-3 year ban on Twitch for that? Did that not happen? What else did they bring? I mean, there was certain things that was kind of crazy, right? Like referring to Kai as Diddy and all this other type of stuff. Okay, in the black culture, that's not something we want to be you know, that's not something we want to be labeled as. But what I think was happening, honestly, what I think was happening, there was a disconnect or a divide between cultures, right? The non-black culture, right? The white culture, whatever you got, because it's just non-black culture. They see everything, right? They see the Kais, they see all that other type of stuff, but they also see the gamers. They see the Bayesian Canadians, even though he fell off years ago. They see the Jevs. They see the other content creators in the whole realm of what's happening, right? A lot of black people, my people, since we weren't gamers, and since like 15, like literally Dap said in this video, dude, when I was growing up in high school, putting out these editing my Call of Duty videos, my 1v1 clips from Black Ops 2 and shit like that, nobody was supporting it. I went to an all black school. I went to an all Mexican school for majority of my life until like the 8th, ninth grade. Nobody was messing with it. And then even then when I got to the different community, people still weren't supporting it. Everybody's attention was on basketball, sports, other things. It was not on creating Call of Duty gaming videos or gaming videos point blank period. So a lot of the people in our community aren't even aware of how it's like a lot of us we're jumping into it without knowing where it came from. Without knowing who started it. And then when the people who actually started it gets the rewards and get a little bit of recognition, we say that they're being racist and they're catering to their own people. But it's like, no, I just don't think we're aware of how big this scene actually is. And they just don't understand our culture sometimes. To them, a Diddy joke may be funny. They're not black. They may not the culture that you do get. Are you really clicking what I'm saying? I really hope you're understanding what I'm saying. The certain things is not it's not that they're trying to be racist or they're like favorites, like none of that. It's a certain things. It's like I just don't think y'all aware of the full spectrum of content creators, gamers, and all that other type of stuff. Even these IRL streamers, these music streamers, because a lot of rappers and stuff like that started getting into it. It's because of the gamers. The gamers. I want to I really want you guys to start putting more respect on the ones who literally sat at home and just played video games. If it wasn't for those nerds sitting on YouTube, spinning in circles for hours upon hours upon hours just to get one clip, we wouldn't have had we wouldn't have wanted to become streamers. We wouldn't have wanted none of this would have existed. I'm almost positive. I can say this with my chest. If FaZe Clan didn't come out, Twitch wouldn't be a thing. Twitch wouldn't be a thing. AMP wouldn't be a thing. Capaholics wouldn't be a thing. A lot of us wouldn't be things if it wasn't for FaZe Clan. But a lot of us are not going to admit that. A lot of you guys are not going to admit that.